progress has been made. And a lot has changed in this 1 year. And I will share some of those changes that I've had personally over this 1 year occur. So what I would like to start with saying is that today's session is on positive grief. And when I shared this on LinkedIn recently, somebody wrote, those two words I've never seen together. And I think it's a fair comment. You know, positive grief aren't two words you often associate together, but our journey today will be to explore and look at that. What I want to share here is one of the number one fear that people have is of public speaking. That's the number one rated fear, public speaking. And it's even rated higher than death. So here I am today, public speaking about death. So I'm scared, I'm worried, I don't know what to say. And that's often how we feel when we come across someone who's lost someone. We don't know what to say. And hopefully through this session, we can have some ideas of things we can say. What I will say is that this session will be emotive. I'll be sharing some personal stories and accounts of personal loss I've had over the last years. 2 years ago, a good friend of mine, Bobby, passed away, and that hit me very hard. And 9 months ago, my father passed away quite suddenly, and that hit hard. So I'll share some of the stories and experiences behind that and what we did to support on that. And also, over this 2-year period and even a little bit longer, I'll draw upon some of the learnings I've had from the service space, a living and dying pod that I had. Mind in Enfield and Barnet had a bereavement awareness training. I took part in that and learned from there. Some podcasts I've listened to, and just other thoughts and ideas that come through. I will share those during the session. And as Dr. Ben said, it's all coming from the heart. So that's our intention, to share from the heart. And as you will see, that is what our focus will be. So these are some of the topics and themes we'll be covering. You know, that grief is, everyone's grief is a unique journey. We'll share the 5 stages of grief +1. We'll share top regrets of the dying. We'll share ideas on how you can help someone who's going through grief, and also how you can help yourself going through grief. So our agenda is, we'll start with what is grief. We'll look at what is positive grief. We'll explore the grief journey. We'll see how we can grow around the grief. We'll explore some ideas about life and death, and then we'll come towards the end from there. So that is our intention in sharing today. So what I would like to ask is, if you can get hold of some paper and pen, if you don't already have it, that would be fantastic. And there's an exercise we'll be doing throughout the session as we go through that I'd like you to partake in. So if you can grab some paper and pen, that would be great. So that brings us to the end of the session. I will share some of the resources that I've mentioned, and the Sue Ryder pack, I'll share the link to there. There's a wonderful ebook called How to Die Well by Royal London. I'll show you the link to that. And there's a dozen or more TED Talks which I've come across, which are all related to living, to dying, to grief, which are awesome. And I'll share those. So you can sign up on Happy Life Habits website, and during October, I will get those out. And these are some of the titles which were in that How to Die Well. So, before you go, your funeral, saying goodbye, good grief. And it's a very good resource to get hold of. So that brings us to the end of this session. If you do want to help and support, get in touch. And one idea that I was thinking about today, which I'll just share very quickly, is there's been a little seed funding that someone's shared with us. And if you're interested in having a Happy Life Habits positive grief support group, meeting maybe once a month, watching some of these videos, discussing things, and just having an environment where we come together and go through some of this stuff and just express or listen, let me know. And if there's enough interest and we're able to work it, happy to pilot that. So Thank you all. Thank you, Shishukunj. Thank you, Lakshmi Ben, Ramesh Bhai, and the rest of the team for creating this environment and giving this opportunity to share. And I'll hand that back over to Lakshmi Ben.
I really don't know how to follow that up. I think Shalima has talked from his heart, and I think he's given us so many advice. I'm really dumbfounded. I really don't know what to say. To analyze grief in such in-depth and to break it down, it's helped me so much. I hope it's helped you all, and that you're going to share this information with the other loved ones, and you'll be better for it. And because time is short, I'm going to make it very, very brief. I really don't know how to express Shalima. So I'm still going over so much information that he's shared.